Hello, social media friends. My name is Jeremy Rowland, and this is Bale Bacon in America, where every single Friday I go live on this social media platform, and I talk to you about three things that I'm passionate about. That is Bale, that is bacon, that is America. And then at the very end, I give you a question, and if you participate in the question, you get a chance to win $25 for yourself, $25 for your favorite philanthropy, some merch, some t-shirts, and then you can also go to our website, rrbellbonds.com, and you can go and click them out of the little face, and you can sign up once every 24 hours. If you do that, then you get an additional chance to win $25. Now, if we ever get to a point where we have 1,000 entries on our website, first winner is going to get $100. And then every time we have 1,000 entries, it's going to be $100. So let's just get started this week with Bale. Listen, it's been very busy here lately. A lot of big courts are coming up next week. But I wanted to let you know an important fact about Bale. Because there has been, if a company is suspended in the state of Arkansas, I think that it is important for you as a law-abiding, tax-paying citizen to know that if a company is suspended in the state and they end up having forfeitures that are due, there is a recovery fund in the state of Arkansas. Now, hopefully this information gets to judges and prosecutors and even some of attorney friends out there that may not know it. But there is a recovery fund. So basically what that means is if a company goes belly up and the court has forfeitures against said company, the state can use this recovery fund to pay up to $10,000 on each bond. And then we also don't forget, they have a letter of credit as well with the state that will be dissolved as well. So there's no way that a court, if they follow the law, will lose in professional bail, district or circuit court. You can get your money if you are diligent within the means of forfeiting. And because it's important, 1684, 201, and 207 are the action on bond in district courts and circuit courts in the state of Arkansas. And the reason why it is important is because it's going to hold companies and agents accountable for the bonds that they write. If you don't have any type of accountability in this world, then you have no deterrent. And when you don't have any deterrent, that robin, that thief, that person that doesn't really care whether or not you go to court is going to show up each and every time, because it's like a rainy day when a bird's hungry. It's going to go and find the worm that's coming out of the ground each and every time. So that's why I always support and know that there's a backup in the state of Arkansas. Now let's move on to bacon. Listen, last week I told you that we were going to have a deep fried Twinkie with bacon. I've got it. It's not deep fried because the person that I was going to have make it, I forgot, went on vacation this week. So I improvised. I improvised on the Twinkie and bacon. Because like I said, the person I was going to have deep fry it and wrap it and make it look all good went on vacation, and I didn't know that. So here's what I did. I went out and got some microwave bacon. I got some Twinkies. Okay? Big box of Twinkies. I don't know what I'm going to do with the whole box. But anyway, I nuked up some bacon. 4 strips here. I'm going to eat this separate. Okay? But I basically cut a Twinkie and I put some bacon in it. Now, it's not deep fried, which is fine with me. I'm okay with this. I'm interested to see how this turns out because it's full. Look, you can see the bacon has done made that fluffy white stuff in the center there a little warm. So, here we go. Let's just find out what Twinkies and bacon taste like. I just cut down the center right there. It's like a Twinkie hot dog bacon thing. Here we go. Just get in there and tear it up. Those little sparkles in my eyes. Here's what you initially get. It's really good. Hello, Skip Dulaney. It's actually really good. You get the softness of the Twinkie first, and then that hard crunch. If you think I'm doing great at explaining this, my dream job has always been a host of Carnival Eats. You get the softness of the Twinkie, then the crunch of the bacon, and then that sweetness just slams you right in the face from the Twinkie, and then all that flavor from the bacon comes flowing in. I'm going to highly recommend this. I'm going to give this like a 7.5 out of 10. That is really good. Twinkie with bacon. That is really, 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 really good. I like it. I like it a lot. I think if I really had to add anything to it, maybe just pour a little bit of microwave peanut butter over the top of it. Works for me. It may not work for you. All right, now let's move on to America. On this day in 1874, Richard Nixon went on national television and announced that he was going to resign. Now, the important thing about this is, and this is going to be part of your question for this week, there were dozens, if not hundreds of people. It was good, Elaine. It was really good. I highly recommend trying it. There were dozens, if not hundreds of people behind the scenes. I love history. That were trying to get Nixon to not resign, because they felt like that he should not resign for a multitude of reasons. I could go on and on and on and on and on about it, but I'm not. But there were 11th hour pleas to try to get him. And he had a young secretary who typed his resignation letter. I think she was like 24 or 25. But she typed his resignation letter, and literally tears were running down her eyes. That's what the history book says. To the point that the paper that she was writing it on was not soaked, but you could tell that there had been a watery substance on it. My question for you, if you keep seeing my thumb, it's because I'm trying to get my Twitter to go away. Cubs play the Cardinals tonight, so it's going to be war. My question for you is, dude, in the last 50 years, if Richard Nixon was president today, do you think he would actually resign? Do you think he would go on national television and resign today in 2025? It's yes or no question. Yes, Nixon would, or no, Nixon would not. That is the question for this week. And now we're going to find out who won the online for last week. Don't forget, if we get 1,000 entries, and the only thing you got to do is go to Triple R Bail Bonds once every 24 hours, $100. But it looks like we are well short this week because we have 144 entries. Now, let's go over here and find out who the winner's going to be. Here's some of the names. Rose, Ann Wallace. I got the emails. Loretta, Mary Gann. All right, here we go. This right here is a winner of $25 straight, Debbie Gruger. Congratulations, Debbie Gruger. You won the online. Whoop, I don't know what I just did. I'll put my finger over it. Sorry, I'm a one-man producer here. This is all the entries from last week's game. Whoever wins out here. Steven Stiers, you say nope. Yeah. I don't really think we're gonna go with that one. I don't really think that he would resign either, you know. Here we go. This is the winner of the $25 for yourself, $25 for their favorite philanthropy, and 2 t-shirts. No matter where you live, we will get them to you. And I believe you are watching this, Elaine. There you go, Elaine Roberts. Congratulations, ma'am. I will send you a message here in a minute and get your philanthropy and get those people paid. I doubt that he would in today's political arena. I doubt that he would either. But anyway, this is today's Bell Bacon in America. I hope y'all have a wonderful weekend, a great rest of your Friday night. Bacon. I highly recommend that you try Twinkies with bacon, because I'm going to finish this thing. I'm going to eat the rest of it while I watch my Cubs tonight curb stomp the Cardinals. Y'all have a great rest of your weekend. I will see you next Friday for another Bell Bacon in America. Don't forget, share this video.